Good evening and welcome to everyone.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in the batting lineup. Personally, I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start off with.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Yeah! Keepers!
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Wait!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait!
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Nice shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Oh! Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Yep.
They shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What on earth is that fielder doing?
Wait!
Into the gap.
Yep.
Nice shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep. Yes, keeper!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yeah.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Over. The Super Kings are none for 14.
Yes! Yep!
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah! No!
Yes,
That's a
nice
great
bowling.
take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
timed that brilliantly.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
End of the over. The Super Kings are none for 25. Rabada from the media centre end.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Timed that perfectly.
Sweated on the full and straight one. Brilliant shot back past the bowler.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
5 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are none for 30. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the southern end.
Wait on.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Gone, played all around it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ali, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep.
Nicely played.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The Super Kings weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yeah.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, yeah, it's nice
That's
bowling.
wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
Yeah.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Wait on.
Yes.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yeah. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Catch it.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. That win never looked
Good afternoon and welcome to Perth Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between India.
I suppose that decision brings with it an element of surprise. Bowling first would on paper seem the riskier decision. They must have considerable belief in their frontline attack.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Edge, unplayable. There'll be one run here for them.
A streaky opening to the innings, big edge and a good call to get some runs.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Edge, amazing delivery. Big shout.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Keeper.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
3 runs added in that over. South Africa are none for 3. Going with pace now.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Chance, huge nick, but no one to catch it. 6 runs added in that over. South Africa are none for 9. Singh from the south end.
Yeah.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Huge appeal. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yes.
Well played. capitalised on the loose delivery on the leg side.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Misses everything.
Well ball. Yes.
Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it a wide, but the umpire lets it go.
Wait there.
Bowler!
A little late on that, no runs scored.
End of the over. South Africa are none for 17.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Oi! Well bowled.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the
Yeah,
ring
yeah.
field. Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Keeper!
A couple on offer here.
Wait. Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 5 runs added in the over. South Africa are 1 for 22. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Right on. Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowlers!
Immediately underway with some runs.
Waiting. Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Bowlers in.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
5 runs in that over. South Africa are 1 for 27.
Wait there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yes.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot. Punches it away to the boundary.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
That's the end of the 6th over. Time for some fielding changes.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes. Catch it.
Right off the middle of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Catch it.
Yes.
Nicely played.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. What? Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah. Catch it.
Gone. It's a good catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the northern end. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Waiting. Yes.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep. Bowler's in. Yes.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yes.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Misjudged that. He takes a hit on the body.
That was great movement between the wickets. Just fantastic running. Leg byes to the total.
Yep. Gotcha.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Over. South Africa are 2 for 57.
Yeah. Keepers. Yes.
And dropped.
Yes. Catch it.
Gone.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent catch, close to the bat.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Right there.
Yes.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Right on. Yep. Ballers in.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. South Africa are 3 for 63. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yes.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Keeper, keeper.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
3 for 65.
Wait. Yes.
Great shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep. Keeper's end. Yes.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep. Keeper's end.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yes.
Good shot. A beauty.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Yep. Ball is in.
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like we were moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle.
Yes!
They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Maharaj gets off the mark.
Yes.
Immaculate timing there.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
Waiting. Yep.
All of them!
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. South Africa are 4 for 87.
Wait.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Yes!
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Rabada, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yes. Right there.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 3 runs added in that over. South Africa are 5 for 90.
5 for 90.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bolo!
A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back.
Waiting.
They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Right there.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. South Africa are 6 for 92.
Score is now 6 for 92.
Yes.
immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Good.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything.
Elbow.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Right on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep us in.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
For 96.
Yes.
Finds the edge. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Out. That's a special catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Right on. Yeah, yeah.
Big edge. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Get that!
Yes.
It's a good shot, 4 straight down the ground.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg.
Yeah, yeah.
Bowler!
A couple on offer here. India found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the northern end.
Catch it!
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yes.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Super shot.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this
Waiting.
pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Big shout.
How is that?
The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the 3rd umpire.
Pitching in line, just a case now of if it's hitting the stumps. Certainly no issue with the line, not hitting a thing. Ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Singh, the left arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Yes.
Keeper!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah, yeah.
Massive edge.
Keeper!
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah, yeah.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Keeper.
Good throw from the deep, on target. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over. 7 off 3. South Africa are 6 for 124. Singh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Singh, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the northern end. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Misses everything.
Well bowled.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Nice bowling.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yep.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Well bowled.
Singh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes.
Keeper.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Now on 6 for 133.
That's the over. South Africa are 6 for 133. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Well bowled. Yep.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of the over, 10 off it. India are none for 10. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Bowled in! Beauty! Absolute beauty!
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Nice one.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Hit
Yeah.
right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. But couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Into the second.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Yes, keeper!
Good return back from the deep. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
Elgar, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Keeper!
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Yep.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Nokia is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Yep.
Pads away. Could be close.
Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
India weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Ngidi from the northern end.
Yep.
Keeper!
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now and surely looking towards a big score.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Maharaj, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Nicely played.
That was the slower ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Got right in behind it.
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Now 1 for 88.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
That's a very wide delivery. Very lucky the umpire decided against calling it.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That shot brings up 50. Raises the bats and appreciation from the fans in the crowd.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Catch it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Yep.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.